Hi, I'm Helen and I'm one of the careers consultants, and I'm going to talk to you about top tips for telephone interviews. At our virtual spring careers fair on April the 29th, there will be employers there who you can talk to about the current opportunities that they're offering. We are also offering 10-minute appointments that you can book with the employers, and you can do this by downloading the careers fair app and going to the skip the line function. So talking to employers on the telephone might seem like a daunting prospect, but there are lots of ways that you can prepare. So I'm going to give you my top 5 tips for preparing for phone interviews. So number 1, do your research. So visit the employer's website, look at the vacancies that they're currently offering, have a look at the different types of job roles that they've got, and sort of find out a bit more about what they involve. And then it's a really good idea to prepare some questions beforehand and think about some questions that aren't necessarily really obvious from their website. Okay. So my second top tip is, when you're speaking to an employer, make sure that you're in a quiet room. Make sure that you've closed the windows, that there's no background noise, that you're not going to be interrupted, and also that you've got a really clear phone line for when you're talking to them. Okay. My third top tip is all around the pitch and the tone of your voice. So in day-to-day life, we use a lot of body language, but obviously when you're talking to somebody on the phone, you don't have any of that. So that makes the pitch and the tone of your voice even more important. So speak slowly, speak clearly, make sure that the employer can understand what you're saying, and you can articulate your points really clearly. Okay. My fourth top tip is around smiling when you're talking to the employer, and also standing up so that you've got a bit of energy when you're speaking to them, and also wearing clothes that you feel confident in. It may seem a bit weird that when you're on the phone it's important that you wear certain clothes, but I think all of these things can help you feel more confident when you're talking. The other thing to think about when you're speaking to an employer is that you might get a dry voice, so have a glass of water at hand in case you get a bit croaky when you're talking to them. Okay. So my fifth point is all around making notes when you're speaking to the employer, and also remembering that it's okay to ask for clarification of points that they're making. This is your opportunity to find out lots of information about the different job roles that they've got on offer, and also find out lots about them as a company and kind of the opportunities that they've got at the moment. So good luck, I hope it goes well, and we look forward to seeing you virtually at the Careers Fair.